Okay, hey there everybody. So this is up at my mom's house. She had Ohio State waterproofing come and destroy her house. These guys left, and I'm going to start on the back corner because I'm pretty sure we're going to have to sue them. I don't know, maybe they will fix it all. Okay, can you see how they never even tied the downspout back into the pipe? And it has totally started to wash the foundation out already. You can see right there, this has only been 2 days or something. And they dug along here. And if you look down in there, you can see how they cut the foam board. And then I don't know what's there. I don't know, tar. I don't know what's going on, but it just don't look right to me. That can't be watertight. Let's move the scaffolding back here, or the lattice. And they really did a good job here. Got mud up on the windowsill and didn't do nothing right. And just look again. Look at that. You can see right there, everything's chewed up. Get this. This is crazy here. So they removed the lattice off the deck, never put it back. Mind you, this cost $22,000 is what they charged my mom. Look at this. Those pipes, they took the lattice off because these pipes right here, see them pipes right there? That is where they drilled holes through the wall for their new sump pump to pump water out. I'm gonna go around the other front. And as I'm walking around, as you can see, everything's covered in mud. Of course it's muddy out, but they took no time to clean the blacktop. They left chunks of mud and just made a mess out of everything. It's everywhere. Walk around the front here because this is where it gets good. This is unbelievable to me. So as you can see, this here is all the garage, and this has no basement. These guys dug up the foundation here. For what reason, I don't know. Looks like they cracked something there and there. Okay, keep coming, it gets good. Look at this. Just look at this. I don't know how that's going to keep water from getting in the foundation. Dug a ditch all the way through there, through the flower garden, down the house, and never put a pipe in for that. And actually, I think there's a pipe down in there when the house was originally built, but because there was a hole washed out there, and now it's filled in. So let's keep going. Look, they actually, see the black tar? They tarred over top foam board. You can see the foam board. See the pink showing through right there, and then the black tar? Okay, I don't know what that's supposed to do, but that's not right. And by the way, this deck is why the basement leaks. This entire deck right here is the whole problem. And my mom pointed this out. And if you notice above the step right there, see the pink? That's where it's leaking in at. That's the whole problem. If you get down here, you can actually see the green mold up in there, right here. That's where it's leaking in the house. It's leaked so bad. You can see what's happening here is it's splattering from up top, off the downspouts, onto the step. And then it's running down in there. It's splattered off of here so much it's wore this stuff away. And this stuff is like a sponge. Look at the water squeezing out of there. tore all this up. Dug all this up here too, for pretty much no reason. And by the way, look, we're up on a hill here. This is totally dry up here. We're on a hill. This is not in lowlands, so it's got natural drainage already. Look at the downspout here. Never hooked it back up. They told me over there though they don't do downspouts because they got to pull a permit. But yet that is definitely from them. Strap's not hooked up. Mud, whatever on the side of the house. Just look, here it is again too. Look, you can see back in there. See how the insulation's gone, and there's like, I don't even know what's going on there. Keep coming. They dug all this up, and I don't know what they were doing here. They kind of like buried the heat pump. I have no clue why they did that. That's just terrible. More cracks there. You can see the cracks. More cracks. I'm coming back around here, and this is really good here. Look at that. You can see the crack down into the block and everything. It's just, they totally wasted their time and money here. Here's the other down. This is the first downspout I started, but I was on the inside the fence. But you can just see. Just look at this. Unbelievable. All right, I'm gonna head in the basement and then all right, so I'm down in the basement now, and this is underneath the front porch where I was showing the leak. And as you can clearly see in the video, that black stuff is all mold and it's rotten. The wood is rotten and full of mold, and it goes all the way down the porch. And didn't do nothing to it. That was the main problem. My mom told them it's even in the contract. This is the leak. But you guys want to see what they did? Look at this. Look at this. Not even a foot wide. My foot's a foot. Not even a foot wide. Come down here with jackhammers and drills. Air hammered this, or jackhammered all this out of here. And then supposedly drilled holes through the foundation, underneath the foundation to the outside, and then they put pipe down around the inside. Now, a couple bad things right away. Look at this. So they stopped at the fireplace, number one, but that's an interior wall. That wall doesn't have a basement or nothing on the other. That's underneath the garage. But yet they cut the concrete out and drilled holes through the block wall and everything to try to drain that for no reason. And it don't connect, so it didn't get all the way through. So, yeah, nice little plastic thing on the side of the block. I don't know what that's going to do. So this is the air handler I installed from my mom, and they snapped. I had to just freshly glue all this back on here because they snapped the line off, the white PVC line down here. They snapped it off, so I fixed that, which the whole air handler got twisted sideways because when they ran into that Schedule 40 pipe, that took a lot to break. So that it twisted the air handler. You can see the mess on it too. Let's look at the crap all over the place. And they probably ran into that line too. I don't really know. Installed this thing. I don't even know what that does. Hooked it up with an extension cord. That's the best part. Look at that. Extension cord. Ran around here. And then down into this plug. And these guys are supposed to be professionals. Okay. But look at this. This is really brilliant here. They ripped this. Look at the pile here, right? They tore all this apart. That was a sink up against the wall. They ripped that out, never put it back. Then check this out. They're supporting the drain with an extension cord. See the black extension cord? That's what's holding that pipe up right now. Here we go. They put all this rock down and this whatever around everything for whatever reason. Put this expensive fire hazard in here, it looks like. There's a battery, rechargeable battery pack on this new sump pump they put in, because that sump pump tank there was already, that was there. And then they put this one in it at all. Now there's a little bit down in the bottom, but right there's their pipes, and there is no water coming out of these pipes. There hasn't been. Even when they drilled the holes, there was never no water coming in. There was never, that wasn't the problem. But they went and did all this. Here's these white pipes. Remember I was complaining? These are the ones that they shot out. There's underneath the deck. They drilled holes, shot them out under the deck, on top the ground. Now, what I want to know is, I can't believe the Mahoning County engineers allow this. These guys didn't pull a permit to do any of this. I can't believe that. I can't believe the Mahoning County engineers would approve of any of this. I mean, out of all the things, I mean, you got to pull a permit to build a pole barn to put your poles 3 foot in the ground, but that they're going to allow people to come in with jackhammers and air drills or air hammers to drill out your foundation? I mean, there's already moisture right there on the concrete coming through. I think it might even cause it to get wetter now, because all that water can get in here now. But, yep, it is a disaster. I mean, everything's covered. They ruined the carpet, you know, cut the carpet. They had plastic down, but you can see where it wasn't. Everything's covered, and, I mean, it's just a disaster, man. Just a disaster. Look at this. Look how they just, whatever here. Oh, well, that's good enough. Didn't even, like, scrape the glue off the cement from the carpet. They just cemented right over that, too. Oh, well. See? Look, here's inside the wall. Look. It's bone dry down in there. There's no water in there. Bunch of spiders and stuff. This is inside. Look, them bricks are dry. Alrighty. Well, this is probably going to be used for evidence. They're supposed to come back and make it right, but we'll see. Alrighty. You guys have a good one. Later.